right, guys, getting set up here for the next match. This is going to be, again, Jonathan Sampson versus Jezreel. And this is, sorry, let me just change this. This is going to be an even race to 7. These guys are pretty much spot on with their Fargos, so this is going to be an even race. Jezreel's just hitting a few balls on the table here to get the feel of the table, and then they will get started. I told them I just needed 2 minutes to change the names on the scoreboard, so I think they will get started here right away. If you're just tuning in, this is day 2 of the Fargo Fair match here at Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This is a medium race. So there's a low, medium, high option depending on the Fargos of the players. This is the medium race. Like I said, these guys are pretty square on their Fargos, so this is going to be an even match, race to 7. Jonathan just finished playing here, so he's taking a quick break, and Jezreel's just warming up on a couple of balls. They will get started here shortly. Give a quick shout out to Nick's Q Innovation, our friendly Q repair guy who is amazing, nothing short of amazing. He can, there's nothing he can't fix. And his turnaround time is amazing. Prices also amazing. So if you're in the Calgary area, definitely reach out to Nick. He's got a Facebook page. He also does ship to people out of town as well. And lots of people are doing that just because his workmanship is so awesome. So definitely check him out. Next tournament coming up is the Barry Hui Memorial Tournament. That is coming up in 3 weeks, mid-October. That one there is a straight up race. 9 foots for the A side, 7 foots for the B side. That tournament will run a little bit quicker because less wait time in between matches. $10,000 added to that event, so we're super excited for that one. There's a small paid wait list for that one as well. So if you want on that wait list, that tournament actually only took 2 days to fill up. So I would imagine there's going to be a few dropouts because they started taking registrations for that over a month or 2 ago. And you know, life happens. So I feel like a few of those matches will, or a few of those spots will open up. Just gave Jezreel the green light to get started, so they are going to start racking here. Blaine, we are getting ready to rumble. Cameras are on. They're going to lag for first break. Derek, that was my fault. This is a straight-up race between Jonathan and Jezreel. I forgot to change his race number. So straight-up race to 7. Yeah, I was a little late to the guns on that one. I fixed Jonathan's, but I didn't fix Jezreel's. All right, so here we go. Jezreel won the leg. We'll see what his break is like. Obviously, for these guys, the break is super important. He's going to make the 9 ball on the side. Oh, and just narrowly misses a scratch in the other. So good news is that nothing is really tied up here. I don't mind the layout of this table. Not a terrible opener for the 1. I believe the 3 ball passes the 8. Might be a little tricky getting on it. Ooh, that's going to put a damper on things. Wanted better shape on that 2 ball, and he's up and over that 5. I am now following both chats, you guys, Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you keep me talking. It's actually quite helpful. Just so you know, for those of you who are listening to a solo commentator, it's definitely helpful if you're active in the chat. I don't know how many of you practice talking to yourselves, but it's gets a little wearing every once in a while. Great shot by Jezreel there. Nice back cut on that 4 with lots of distance. This is going to be a really good match. These guys are a good matchup. Jezreel's got Jezreel actually and Jonathan both have a good pace to their game too, so always good to watch these guys that have a good tempo. A little light on the weight for this 10, but I like him to make this still, which he does. So Jezreel is going to draw first blood. Blaine says, damn good shooting. It certainly was. Not a whole lot missed there. Now we're getting into the prime hours for a pool player. It is 2:30 Mountain Standard Time here. These guys are just starting to wake up. And like I said, both these players are fairly seasoned with a good tempo there. They've been playing lots of pool. And both these guys like to gamble too, so definitely going to be a great match. Ben DeWolf, you're welcome for the stream. Thanks for tuning in. If I can get you guys to share the stream for us, that would be fantastic. Great shot on the 1 ball. Rail first. That was not easy. See how he chooses to... oh, the 3 will go in the bottom right. Oh, he left a hanger. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I gave him bad vibes. I was already looking at the 3 when he was over the 2. Blaine's asking, why do I have a 3 by my name in the comments? You know, I'm not sure what that is. It's a badge of some sort. Let me see. Oh, an anniversary follower. If you click the badge, it must be your 3rd year of following. Does that make sense, Blaine? Good shooting by Jonathan so far. He definitely wants to keep this race tight. I think these guys have played each other quite a few times in their pool room too, so they're no strangers to each other. So it looks like the 3 or the 5, like I'm just looking at the 5 beside Ben's name, and that means he's an anniversary follower, so maybe 5 years following Q Sports Live, that would make sense. And then Ben's also got a diamond, which is a top fan, engaging in the chat. The badge shows up when they comment to recognize the efforts, so that would make sense. Ben's always pretty active in the chat. So that's what the badges mean. Just a little recognition, and we definitely appreciate you guys. So we are at onesies here. I don't think I see either one of these players getting a big lead unless they go and run some sort of pack on each other. But I kind of estimate that this is going to go back and forth. So another good hit by Jonathan there. He's going to get the 8-ball in the side, in the left side. Just narrowly missed the other ball on the other side. Has a decent shot on the 1 ball here. Nice little back cut on that 1 by the 4. I actually thought maybe he would go by the, take the combination, but he had lots of room there. Good angle on this 3 to stay for the top end for the 4 and 5. Pool hall is pretty busy in here today. I think I only see 1 open 7-foot table. The rest of them are being taken up by tournament players, some walk-ins. Kitchen has been non-stop since we've been here. So lots of action in the room, lots of people to mingle and chat with. Got some legends in the room today. Obviously we have Brady Gollin still in the tournament. Who else is in the room? Brian Butler is in the room. I believe he actually got knocked out of the tournament, but he's here hanging out. Dave Martin in the room. Another one of the Calgary legends. Jim Weich was in here earlier. Always great to see him in the room. Derek, I don't know. I don't think that there's an 8-ball tournament going on, but there's a lot of the tournament players just playing 8-ball on the 7-foots just to kill some time. I don't think that this is the tournament though. There's a couple of action matches going on. I think Brady's playing some cheap sets over there with somebody. You know this place, there's always a little bit of action. If you're looking in the spots right, there's always action to be played here. Eric Vargas is in the room cheering on his buddies. Martin Kayali played fantastic against Brady Gullin, put Brady to the B side. Didn't even need the spot. So he's waiting to play his A-side match. I believe the A-side's going to start going here pretty quickly within a few matches. Yeah, make your way down, Derek. Lots of people in the room. Yeah, Martin played fantastic. Really impressed with this play. I was too busy looking around the room. Did I just miss a game? Nothing worse when the streamer is not paying attention. Sorry guys, that was my fault. Yeah, Derek, that's right. Martin won that 6-2. Thank you, buddy. I know somebody was watching. 2-1 for Jonathan. He made quick work of that last rack. These guys are great to watch. They don't miss too often, and their tempo is pretty quick. This makes for a great game to watch and commentate on. Seven balls a hanger. Just got to get shape on the 10. Good drawback. Perfect speed. Can't ask for much better than that. Jonathan says you're good. And we are at twosies going into rack number 5. I think this is, Jezreel had the first break and he broke dry, I think. Let's see how he does here. 9 ball on the side. I don't know if he's got eyes on that 1 ball. Maybe. Oh, he's jacking up maybe a little swerve. I don't know. Doesn't look like he can get by that 8. Opts to push out. I actually don't mind that option. Pretty smart. Not the easiest of shots for Jonathan. A little little bit of an overcut and bumps the 2-ball. I'm not sure if that 2-ball goes now. I think it looks to be right on the point of that side pocket. All right, we'll see what happens here. Here's a side view of the table. 2-ball looks to be right on the point there. Does not miss the 1-ball by much. Yeah, it looks like the 2-ball does not go in the side pocket anymore. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think Jezra would have played it that way if it didn't go on the side. It was tricky. It was tricky. Had a few choice words to say to himself there. So fairly tic-tac-toe. 1, 2, 3, 7-ball out here for Jonathan. Just got to control the rock. He should be out here. I favor him to get out here anyway. Nothing tied up. The 4-ball leads nicely to the 5. A little bit of a steeper angle than he wanted on the 5-ball. But Jonathan's pretty good at these cuts. Nice smooth stroke. Oh, cue ball came in a little hot and a little light for the side pocket, but I think he's okay. He's almost on the 50-yard line there. Needed a little speed to come around for the 10-ball, but he made it work. Putting those speed shots into the side are always a little iffy sometimes. Jonathan is going to maintain his lead. It's going to be a close one. So rack number 6, Jonathan to break. He's been getting a ball on the left side here. But he's been getting a nice spread off the break. So let's see if he can continue to do that. Nice and square. He missed the sides, but he got the 4 in the top left. Good opener on the 1. And like I said, a nice spread on the rest of the table. Good pocket weight on the 2 to hold for the 3. Opting to take the 6 to the corner pocket, it looks like. I didn't mind the 6-8 combination too if he landed a little more center table. Jezreel is going to give him the win. There must be a lot of traffic around our camera there. It keeps getting bumped. It's throwing our autofocus off, I think. Gets a ball on the right side, but he doesn't have a good opener on this one. So I guess we're looking at a push out here as the opener. Nice little tap. Jezreel can just see the side of that 1 ball, just the edge. But I think this is a fairly routine safety. Oh, he's scratched. All right, so it looks like Jonathan might be looking at the 3 foul here. 3 foul rule is in effect. Oh, maybe not. He's going for it. It's tough to get on that 2 ball, I guess is what he's thinking. That is a tight window. Oh. Oh, no, that didn't work out. Did not work out for Jonathan, and now he's tied up the 3 ball. He's got the jump cue out. Did not make it over the 3. So ball in hand for Jezreel. Bad news is that the 3 ball's tied up, so I feel like he might make the 2 and then safety on the 3. Can he draw into the 5-3? Give it a little nudge to open it up? Yes, he can. That was a great shot. I think the rest of this table lays out pretty nice. Just making sure he's on the right side of the ball wherever he leaves himself. Always helps to have the right angles, right natural angles. Oh, that was much, much closer to the side than he wanted. Good news is that he can get past that point. Just had to make the ball. So Jezreel's going to tighten it up. 4-3 in a straight up race to 7 for these two. Mark it up on the calendars, everyone. This is the Barry Hui Memorial. I believe this is, oh, I shouldn't even say. Fourth annual Barry Hui Memorial Tournament. I'm just guessing. I shouldn't have said. But that is a $10,000 added event. We had a great turnout for registration for that event. 96 players. Took 2 days to fill. We have a small paid wait list to get into that tournament because registration was taken about a month and a half, maybe two months ago for that event. And you know, life happens, so I'd assume that some spots are going to open up. But that is an event you're not going to want to miss. Oh, Jezreel, that was an uncharacteristic miss from Jezreel there. He had his eye on the breakout and not the ball, which happens to the best of us. Good news is that he's left Jonathan with a jump shot here. But Jonathan's pretty good at these jumps. I don't think he called that. No, he did not. Would have been great for him to tuck behind that 10 ball. Nonetheless, not a super easy shot for Jezreel. So I actually don't mind taking this 1 ball off the 3, open up that 3 ball slightly. Hit it a little thick. Definitely opened up the 3, but missed the pot. Getting on the 4 ball now is a little bit tricky. 4 ball, I believe, goes into the left side only. Aaron says that there's a monster matchup right after Albert Augustin. So I don't know who that matchup is. Maybe I can take a look. Who's the monster matchup? We always like monster matchups. Jezreel's got nice angle here on the 3 for the 4. Oh, he went into the 4. Kind of like just playing to the underside of that 4 and going into the left side where it went. Maybe it didn't go. Maybe that was my bad. Who's the monster matchup, Aaron? Maybe I will send the TD a request to put it on the stream. Is it Albert that's playing? Could it be? Oh, Jonathan missed the combination. Nice little tick safety there from Jezreel. Making Jonathan pay for his mistake. Oh no. He's going to give Jezreel ball in hand. Jonathan's just going to give him that game. And he wasn't wired. That 4-10 combo was missable. I guess he knows Jezreel's game a little bit better than me. I guess we will never know. Just taking a look at the draw. What monster matchup are we talking about here? I couldn't tell by the quick browse that I did. Two ball on the side, that was a nice shape shot. Bit of a skinny pocket, but that was nice to land there. Perfect pocket weight. Jezreel's got to get to the top of the table for the 4 ball. Perfect weight on that one too. That could have ended up much, much worse. Good shot, good speed by Jonathan here. Just. He was willing that cue ball to stop. And it did. Put the brakes on for him. It's on the right side of the 7 for the 8. Oh, it looks like Jonathan is going for a quick break. So I'm not sure if Jezreel gave him that 10 ball. I guess we will wait and see when we come back. Just put this up again quickly. This is the Barry Huey Memorial Tournament coming up in 3 weeks. $10,000 added. This is going to be a monster field, everyone. It is straight up races. A side is going to be on the 9 foots, B side on the 7 foots. 9 ball and 8 ball, which I kind of like. It's interesting to see these players change gears from the 9 foot to the 7 foot and changing disciplines also. It kind of just throws a little something into the mix. And this bracket here is a monster field, like I said. I think we have like a dozen players over 700 Fargo. So that one is going to be a great tournament. Coming up in 3 weeks, mid-October. Jonathan did get that game. Jezreel must have given him that 10 ball. Ben DeWolf says, Huey's style. You know, I've been thinking about those two a lot lately. Just with all the changes happening in the pool scene, I think Barry and Len would be pleasantly surprised and just elated by everything that's happening here in Calgary. Super lucky to have the support that we have. Great community. Always striving to do better and building. Very fortunate to have Jim supporting our pool stream as well, our pool community, sorry, I should say. So lots of positive things happening. I think that they would be super happy. Jonathan makes that nice little 1 ball in the side pocket. Doesn't get grape shape on the 2, but would have given him nice shape for the 3, but he missed the pot. Some distance here for Jezreel, and looks to be fairly straight, so we'll see how he negotiates shape for this 3. Guess there's a fairly big window between the 6-7. He's got to put a good stroke on it here, though. He's he's jacking up on it a little bit, so it's definitely straight. Straighter than he wanted. Nice little spear and does hit the window. It was a great shot. Kind of on the 50-yard line for this 4-ball. Calling it to the corner. Nice little stroke. That was a great shot. Those are tough. Ben says the support from the community and the growth of the game over the last year has been amazing. It certainly has. I cannot agree with you more. If you've ever played in Calgary, I know that we have a lot of outer towners watching. But if you're ever in the Calgary area, I would boast and venture to say Calgary has, or Alberta in general, between Calgary and Edmonton, the two major cities in Alberta, we have probably one of the most competitive and strong pool communities in North America, I would say. Very lucky to have a lot of pool legends in and around the area, so they frequent the pool hall lots. Lots of great advice, lots of lessons, lots of money matches, always a ton of action. Very strong caliber. So if you ever plan to be in the Calgary area, definitely reach out to either Leather Pocket or us at CSL. Just send us a message over Facebook. Let us know, the window that you're planning on coming, and we can let you know of any upcoming events that you can play in. Normally, for any Americans, I mean, you get a 30% discount anyway, just by the exchange rate. But the competition in the game in these rooms is next to none. Super lucky to have multiple pool rooms too in the area, between Leather Pocket and Hidden Spot, Top Shots up in Edmonton, and then we just got a new venue in High River, which is about 45 minutes out of the city, or from inner city to High River. They just opened up a pool room out there, and it's fantastic. Great food, great tables, and all of them. Top Shots has got Raraca tables, but between Leather Pocket, Hidden Spot, and Sticks and Bones out in High River, all diamond tables. So super lucky to have these great venues. Yeah, you're right, Ben. Whole new group of young players getting better every day. I was actually saying that in one of the earlier streams today. We have Denzel in the room. So Denzel is I think he's 14, a really strong junior player, opted to play in the Fargo Fair Match event, getting some tournament experience. This kid is hungry. I was talking to Justin out at Mojo about him because Mojo sponsors him. He lives out in Airdrie, and for a 14-year-old kid, he has an amazing discipline for the game. Matches up against somebody, will play straight up, but studies his opponent and then asks questions like, why do you cut break the way you do? Like at 14 years old and a junior player, noticing things like, the cut break and things like that is amazing. So would love to get him on the stream. I believe he's still in the tournament. I should check on that. But would love to get him on the stream, maybe even in the box to commentate a little bit. It'd be interesting to pick his brain. I believe I asked him a little while ago who his pool idol was, and He says Uranus. Uranus is his idol. So good one to model yourself after. James is pretty fantastic. Really nice guy too. With that last 10 ball that Jezreel gave Jonathan, we are at a final score of 7-4. So give me a few minutes, guys. We're going to reset the stream. I'm going to figure out who we have on the stream table next. Hopefully, it's another monster. We're getting down to the later stages of the tournament, so nothing but great matches coming up. So let me check on that. I'm going to reset, and we'll be back in a few minutes, so don't go far. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.